Hi guys, I got some news. There's some good news and some bad news. I'll give you the bad news first. Poor little three legs McVitie had to be put to sleep on Monday night. Uh, she had kidney failure. She had stopped eating, and she was in a pretty bad way, a really bad way. So there was no alternative than to put her to sleep. That was the vet's advice. So she was actually pretending that she was eating, and she was, even although she was in a terrible state, she was going to the food, putting it in her mouth, chewing it, and spitting it back out again. And the vets pointed this out because they weigh how much food they give them, and although it looked as though she was eating it, she was actually trying to pull a stunt, and the amount of food that was still in the bowl at the end was exactly the same weight as what was there at the beginning. So we'll miss little McVitie, and for sure Sparkle, her sister, will miss McVitie. She was a lovely little cat. And on the positive side, Marengo's getting better. Mr. Marengo, he's on a antibiotic, and he started to get much better on Monday, and he was eating his food. And they actually said he could come home today, but because I'm not at home, they're keeping him till I get home on Friday, because he's not keen on Tina. And it's no disrespect to Tina, but what it is that Tina was the one who had to inject him every day for 90 days. So whenever Tina goes near him, he expects that he's going to feel pain, an injection, and he just backs away. So we don't want him to go home and I'm not there and him get stressed. So the decision was made to just leave him there until Friday. He's safe there, and they're administering his medication. I don't know what was wrong with him. No idea. Neither do they, I don't think. There was some markers when they had a more detailed blood test done, the plasma test. Somebody called it a smear test. I'm not aware, I don't know what it really all means. But it's a more detailed blood test, and that's where they saw markers for kidney function. It's the same old story. This guy's got an interesting story that I wasn't aware of. Little Oscar. Oscar's a little one, and AJ's the great big one. He's huge, this guy. He's even bigger than Rudy, I'm guessing. They're pretty similar in size, but this he's huge. Hard to get perspective, actually. He lets me close to him now, but he doesn't want to be cornered by me, that's for sure. Yeah, so this fella, he's from Cyprus. He was a stray. He was rescued. He had a broken leg or something, and it was all screwed back together. And then he went to Germany, and he was getting bullied by the other cats at the interim home, the foster home, and everyone was wondering why, and it was because he was in pain. The screws that had been put to hold his bones together had actually rusted, and in Germany veterinary treatment's quite expensive, and they wanted €800 to replace the screws. And the vets here who initially put the screws in that turned out to be substandard, not the vet's fault, it's the supplier's fault. They weren't proper stainless steel, probably from China, and they said that they would do it for nothing to replace them with the real McCoy. So there was no contest. It was €60 to get them returned from Germany. So he's back. He's had his operation. He's all fine now, and he's living with Gail, and you can see he's very happy. Even though he's been through a little bit of an ordeal in his little life, he's happy as a sandboy now, and he loves ham, and he especially likes bacon. Bacon sandwiches is his favourite. So I don't know what other news I have. I'm sure there was more than that, but I've forgotten because I got overtaken by events by little Oscar. I was surprised when I heard his story today. Very surprised. When we send cats to Germany, very few come back, so he's one of the boomerangs. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching if you made it this far. Oh, we only need 53 more hours to get to 3,000 watch hours, so you guys have done a fantastic job watching the little videos that I put on. Obviously we're not monetized at 3,000 hours, but there are a few extra little benefits that they give to us, like for example the super thanks button and a few other little things, but no monetization until 4,000 hours. But it's a step in the right direction. So say goodbye, AJ. AJ. No? Okay. He's been swatting flies. See you guys, bye.